kaunti ya Homa Bay. Walikuwa wakizungumza huko Homa Bay katika hafla ya kumbukumbu ya mwanzilishi wa chama cha Kenya Guardians nchini, James Latana.
Welcome, my dear viewer, this show, which is being brought to you by Dr. Paul Kebicho, PhD, QB, HSC. And for quite a long time, people have been coming to me, asking me a few questions pertaining to what matters when it comes to investment. And one of the key things that I want us to talk today is what we call the time factor. Time factor is key. Any investor who is conscious of what he wants in life normally plays a major role when it comes to consideration of time. And before we continue, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly do that. I would really appreciate. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my Facebook page, and subscribe to my TikTok page. I would really appreciate. So I want us to look at a few things pertaining to the importance of time in investment. One of the things that will make you make money, seriously make money, is this aspect of what we call compounding effect. So the reason as to why we have what we call time being of essence is this aspect of what we call compounding effect. The earlier you invest, the longer your money compounds. Time magnifies returns exponentially. So if you put your money, for instance, right now, if you're especially those people who are young, please don't go wasting your money on unnecessary things. I'm not saying that you do not enjoy yourselves, you do not enjoy life, but please make sure that you enjoy life moderately. So when you talk about the compounding effect, it gives you the impetus of investing for a longer period of time, and the money gives you a compound interest. And therefore, that aspect of time magnifies returns exponentially. The other thing is what we call risk management. Point number 2 is what we call risk management. Longer horizons allows investors to ride out market volatility. Short-term shock matters less when time is on your side. So we are saying the longer horizons allows you as an investor to ride out market volatility. You know, the market keeps on changing. And thank you very much once again, TikTokers, for you have already given me more than 604 likes. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. May God bless you. And I also want to appreciate those watching me on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I can see that you have started liking my program, and those watching me on my Facebook page. So we are talking about risk management. And I've told you that longer horizons allows investors to ride out market volatility. Short-term shocks matter less when time is on your side. So, and I'll just explain this by telling you that those people who bought shares of Safaricom when they had the IPO, they are those people who learn very fast to liquidate their shares. They never made their money. So long-term horizons gives you that advantage of actually making it when it comes to returns. So opportunity cost. Let us look at what do you understand by opportunity cost. Opportunity cost, thank you very much, Mr. Gatu. I'll be explaining to you how to join our circle or in circle. I'll tell you shortly. Please make sure that you use my number. I'll be giving you my number at the tail end of this live podcast. So delaying investment means missing potential gains. So if you continually procrastinate, you know, some of us people, allow me to remind you that some people are poor decision makers. They are poor decision makers. They are called laggards in the management space. So those people who don't taking risk in their lives, most of the times they don't achieve their financial goals. So thank you very much. You can see that you have got Mosani Ken George, who is putting my number there. Pastor Ken, the number is properly displayed. So for those people who have got issues they want to actually bring forth, you can use that number, which has already been pinned on my wall by Pastor Ken George. My number is 0722 633 So for those who want to know more, that is my number. So we are talking about opportunity cost. And I have properly told you that delaying investment means loss of potential gains. Idle capital loses value compared to invested capital. What do I mean by idle capital? If you're out there and you have kept your money in a bank account, you seriously require tuition. You seriously require what we call financial tuition. For those people who keep money in their bank account, they don't expect to get what we call any return. They may be saying that they give you a return, but look at the return they give you, 7%, then subjected to taxation. how much does it translate into? Maybe 5.9%. If you look at our inflation rate, it's actually almost there, 4.7%. So you are not in any business. So idle capital does not earn you any money. So we say idle capital loses value and compared to invested capital. So that we are talking about opportunity cost. So make sure that you use your money where you can get maximum returns on your investment. What about market cycles? We talk about market cycles. If you understand the word cycle, thank you very much, TikTokers, once again. And I believe my YouTube followers are still subscribing to this channel, and they're also sharing with other people. So timing determines whether you enter during a bull or bear market. Strategic patience can avoid buying at peaks. So it is normally said that you need to buy your, if for instance, if you are buying your shares, don't buy them when the price is up there. Make sure that you buy the shares when the prices are low. It is by that one allows you to buy more, and at the same time, the prospects are very high. So it is important also to ask yourself, in this particular investment vehicle that I'm putting my money in, what will I get out of it? Because that is the key thing. Any investor is interested in what we call return on investment. So if you're not checking on the return on investment, then you're not an investor per se. So you require to put your money early enough and ensure that, and of course, we people at Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, we solve that problem for you. We are putting your money into what we call a conglomerate, diversified portfolio account, which ensures that we put money in every economic space, cushioning you against what we call economic shocks. So I'm calling upon you from wherever you are. Make sure at the end of this particular live podcast, you can ask us questions on where we invest your money, Mr. Patrick Waweru, and definitely will be able to celebrate by being part of this company called Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, which we refer to where our clarion call is home for investors. Liquidity planning. So the importance of time in investment is what we call liquidity planning. Time frames dictate when funds are needed. Short-term goals require liquid assets. Long-term goals can tolerate illiquidity. So it all depends. When you're investing your money, you need to ask yourself, how fast do you require this money? How soon do you require this money? If you require money faster, then you need to put your money into what we call vehicles that gives you access to your money anytime you need it. So make no mistake. We say time frames dictate when funds are needed. Short-term goals require liquid assets. So you cannot tell me that you are putting your money in a piece of land so that in the event of any eventuality, you can get your money pretty fast. You can't get money pretty fast. But now when you come to Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, with a very short notice, we can be able to give you the money. You can even you can do what we call partial withdrawal of your investment. So, and remember, there are some monies that you just give us a notice of a few minutes and you get money into your account. We talk about inflation impact. A wise person, I have just explained to you where our inflation rate is. So if you're keen enough, you need to know that for you to put money, you need to consider the impact of inflation, so that you may say you may see whether you are in business or you are not. Over time, inflation erodes purchasing power. That's obvious. Over time, inflation erodes purchasing power. Investments must outpace inflation to preserve real wealth. That is why I was telling you, well, it's very, very important that you remember, wherever you are putting your money, does your money cushion you against the inflation levels of the economy that you are in? So if you are getting a return of 7% and the inflation rate is 5%, you are actually done. You are not in any economic gain business. So you need also to look at what we call the return on investment based on how much you are getting out of this investment vehicle vis-a-vis the inflation rate. That's a very, very key important point, and you need to consider it in your financial planning or as part of the importance of time investment. Time as part of critical consideration in investment. The other thing is what we call goal alignment. Different goals, whether retirement, whether education expansion, they have different timelines. Matching investment horizons to goals is critical. So you need to ask yourself, Why are you joining this particular investment vehicle? Which financial obligation do you want it to meet? If, for instance, if a lady is pregnant, we know ladies give birth after 9 months. They download the file after 9 months. So you can take an investment plan which you know will avail those funds at that critical moment in time. And we do that. At Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, we ensure that our members have access to their investment at any given time. And remember, we can even be able to calculate for you the returns on daily basis. So even if you have invested your money for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, don't you worry. We are experts, Mr. Moridi Gare. We can be able to compute for you the returns you have accumulated over the period of time you have been with us. And something else that you need to appreciate is what we call, it gives you, time horizon gives you what we call the psychological discipline. Time encourages patience and reduces emotional trading. Long-term focus curbs reactionary decisions. Some of us people, when we have money, we forget all planning aspects and we find ourselves doing things that we had not intended in our lives. So when you have what you call, you see, when you invest your money with a specific objective, it gives you what we call financial hygiene and financial discipline. And these are two key elements that makes people succeed financially. Patience is a virtue in an investment. Financial discipline, you must remember to embrace what we call delayed gratification as opposed to what we call instant gratification. Some of us people, anytime we find something new in the market, we are out for it. That will not help you in achieving your financial goals and objectives. So if you are there and you have no financial discipline or hygiene, please make sure that you talk to us. We'll be able to help you and tell you this. And I've been telling people, money's worst enemy is you. And I have told you in the past that human minds have capacity to create problems equivalent to the amount of money available. So the moment you get money without a plan, you start doing things in a helter-skelter movement. You start losing what we call the tangents, that you start losing what we call the latitudes and longitudes towards your goal. So we require to have what we call psychological discipline. Then the other point is what we call wealth transfer and legacy. Time frames extend beyond personal horizons. Investments structured over decades can secure generational wealth. You need to create, even the Bible says you must leave an inheritance to your children's children. So when you start now, wealth transfer means because you are able to plan for your financial duration, it can send you the signals of how even during succession, your money can be shared by those people that you love. So time frames extend beyond personal horizons. Investments structured over decades can secure generational wealth. In essence, time is the invisible lever of investment success. Time is the invisible lever of investment success. So are you there and you have not made up a decision? Let me tell you this, my brothers and sisters watching me from wherever you are. You might have been one of my followers for the longest, but the question is, are you part and parcel? Do you get anything out of those financial literacy sessions that I have given you? Are you just a consumer of information without activating the button of being a partaker of this? So I'm requesting all of you people listening to me today, if you are there, please don't keep your money in the bank account for obvious reasons that I've explained. Number two, are you there? You have not planned for your retirement. We are offering you this particular platform. Are you there and you want to ensure that you train your children on the benefits of investment? At Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, we have what we call the Quest Pinnacle Junior Investment Account. If you are there, please make sure that you also train your children on the need to plan the resources they have on their hands. If you continually pretend to be a very wealthy man and you are not, I don't expect any parent to go borrowing money either through what we call Furisa or KCB Mshwari to please your children. They should know that money is a scarce resource. And at the same time, define your financial destiny today. Do not wait until you are very old. That is when you come running to us to show you the way to invest. Start now. I have told you in the past, think big, but start small. We at Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, with as little as 100,000 shillings, we are giving you the platform to start building your investment vehicle. Start building your passive income so that when your energy levels goes down, you can be able to enjoy what we call returns on investment effortlessly. As I conclude, I want to remind you, how many times have you found yourself with money, but because you had not planned for it, you squandered it? How many times? Most of us people, we squander our money without knowing, and we only come to neglect much later. So I'm requesting all of you listening to me today, please make sure that you put your money where you expect what we call returns. We are known. We have been in this market for almost now 5 years. We normally pay our members deposit, what we call dividends in the month of January, which we did for we paid dividends on 16th of January 2026. Even the previous year, we still paid on 16th of January 2025. We're going to maintain the trend. For those people who want, I can see some people asking me whether they can join All-In Circle. All-In Circle is also a good circle. It has been there for 50 years, professionally run by a group of professionals who are professionally ruthless. The circle also does a lot of things to its members. You can contact me on the numbers that I'm going to give you. But first things first. If you're interested in joining Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, our office numbers are as follows. Please, you can call us and we'll be able to respond to all your questions spot on. Our office number is 0166 13 13 13. 0116 13 13 13. The other number for the office is 0713 534 65. 0713 534 65. You can as well call us on 0753 855 243. 0753 855 243. You can contact me, preferably through a text, on 0722 633 021. 0722 633 021. I'll be able to advise you more on investment. And I can tell you, hatubahatishi sisi, tunajulikana. Wale ambao ni wanachama wetu wanatujua vyema na wanajua sisi tunaweka kile tunawaahidi tunatimiza. Kama uko hapo na unataka na uko na mtaji, ulete hapa kwetu uanze kujifunia mapato mazuri. Asilimia 15.9. Mkienda kwa bank mtapatiwa, ukienda kuweka akiba kwa bank kwa muda wa mwaka mmoja unapata 7%, alafu ile pesa inakatwa kodi. Ukienda kuweka pesa kwa money market fund utapata 8-9 hivi na bado itakatwa kodi. Ukienda kununua zile kukopesha serikali kupitia Treasury Board, Treasury Bill ni 8.65. Ukiweka kuwekeza kwa pesa zako kwa tuseme kwa mfano kwa wale wanajiita sijui niseme ni wanaitwanje, utakujalia. Kuja kwetu tutakupatia huduma bora kabisa. Mimi ndio mkurugenzi mkuu katika hili kampuni na nakwambia tumetimiza ahadi zetu. Jooni mjiunge nasi, siku moja mtakuja kufurahia. Na kwa hayo mengi, Mungu awabariki. Mnaweza nipigia simu na nimeshawapatia namba yangu ya rununu 0722633021 na maswali yenu yote tutajibu maswali yenu yote. Tunawakaribisha kwa moyo mkujuvu, mwe wanachama wetu. Hii kampuni yetu, Bwana Geoffrey Mureithi, nimesema minimum investment is 100,000 shillings. Minimum top up is anything from 1,000 shillings. And I can tell you, Mr. Patrick Waweru, we are known. Our DNA is transparency, accountability, and honesty. May God bless you. I'll be coming back shortly talking about All-In Circle because that podcast was meant for Quest Pinnacle. Na kama uko na mtoto wako, you can actually bring your child on board through what we call Quest Pinnacle Junior accounts. And I thank God for all those people who have invested money with us. We are proud of you, our members. Hatuangalii nyuma, haturudi nyuma. Lakini kitambo nihitimishe show yangu. If you are there looking for space, you are there looking for space. Either to start what we call a supermarket or a school or even a church, or even you want to move your house, your residential house, you can contact Pastor Ken on 0711 565 560. If you're looking for any space, if you're looking for a piece of land to buy or lease, wherever, any county in the Republic of Kenya, you can talk to Pastor Ken on 0711 565 560. You are there and you are looking for a focalist. You have a church and your choir members, your choir, talk about your choir for that matter. Your praise and worship team has got challenges in terms of their focus. Pastor Ken is a focalist and he's also a pedagogist. So for more information, you can contact Pastor Ken. And I'm telling you, he has done it for many churches. He's a blessed man. And we know that if you are willing, make sure that your church has got what we call the light choir, the light praise and worship team. They sing using all the focus. contact Pastor Ken. He's a music pedagogist as well as a vocalist on 0711-565-560. May God bless you. May God increase you and may God protect you. Welcome to Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, where we say home for investors. Karibuni nyote. Thank you very much.